Rinky. Today we are start new chapter nutrition for class 9. Before start class, we have to know about nutrient, a substance that provide nourishment essential for the maintenance of life and for the growth. What is the component of the nutrient or food diet like carbohydrate, fats, protein, vitamins, and minerals that are collectively known as nutrients. And why it is important for the living organism? Because they build their bodies, they help to grow, they help to repair the damaged part of the bodies, and it is very essential. It provides the energy to carry out life process. So here you can see a plate with a different type of food, and that different type of food contain different nutrients. Now here protein, carbohydrate, fats, vitamin, minerals, these are nutrients and they have the different function to our body grow. So if you talk about the protein is required for the healthy muscles, skin, hair. In addition, it contribute to normal chemical reaction within your bodies. Complete source of protein, primarily meats, contain the 9 amino acids essential for the human health. Second thing is carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are necessary to supply your body with the glucose, which is its primary source of energy. And they are generally divided into two categories: simple carbohydrate, which can be digested easily, and second one, complex carbohydrate, which cannot digest very fast and very quick, that is they digest slowly. So now fat, despite the belief that the fat are bad for you, no, they are required for the general health. Fats help your body synthesize fat soluble protein like vitamin D. Healthy fats include monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. If you talk about the vitamin, many vitamins are essential for health and thus considered primary components of nutrient. Essential vitamins include vitamin A, B complex, C, D, E, K and folates. If you talk mineral, this is very essential and that play a vital role for the proper human health and growth. Essential minerals include calcium, iron, zinc, iodine and chromium. Deficiency can result in serious health issues and conditions as like brittle bone and poor blood oxygenation. And last one is water. You know water is a very essential for our body. So if you talk human body is composed 60% water and your brain is required and composed 70% water. Water is necessary to maintain proper body function. So most individuals should aim for 8 to 10 ounce glass of water daily. Now, if we will go talk about the nutrition that what is the nutrition? This is a process by which you obtain the energy from the foods for the health and growth. If you talk definition, the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization in the body is called nutrition. Here is the picture that nutrition is help and add or coordinate different type of function. You can see here that nutrition is guided by dietary guidelines. Dental, it have a vital role in a different sector of science. You can see there safety, label, classification, digestion, energy. They're different. So nutrition is a very essential topic for your life. Now, today we are going to start that nutrition. Then, what is the main think about our today's class? What you learn by today's class? The importance of daily food choice for health promotion throughout the various stages of life. Second thing, determine the nutritional value of a variety of food using food guidelines and Canadian food guidelines. and the importance of portion of size and the six essential nutrients about how is this going to important play a role in your proper health growth. Now come nutrition. So basically you know what is the nutrition. So nutrition is like a teeter toe. So if you take eat more calorie than you want to burn more and you will get weight. If you eat less calorie than you burn and you will lose weight. If you eat the same amount of calories, that good for your health. So it is important to balance between your eating portion and your body requirements. So now come the energy balance equation. There are three type of energy balance equation: neutral, negative, and positive. I will talk about neutral energy balance. When energy intake is equal to energy expenditure, that means body weight does not change. That means there is no imbalance between your energy and body. That means that you taking the similar amount of energy which your body want. If you talk negative energy balance, fewer calories taken in than is burned off through activities and that result in weight loss. Means you are taking less energy which are required, which are not completely required full your body. If you talk the positive energy balance, more food taken in than is the balance out with physical activity and that means results in a weight gain. So if talk about the positive, that means you are taking more energy, more food. So that is wastage of food, wastage of energy. That energy is accumulate in the form of fat in your body. So that is it is a positive energy balance. Now come daily servings. That amount of food you need each day depends on your size, your body mass, body size, activity level, even gender, you are female or male, pregnancy, you are pregnant or breastfeeding, and this is the why the food guideline has different serving recommendation. So here the food guidelines, and that's showing the picture. The different age group require different food level and which type of food is required at the different condition. So here recommendation number of food guidelines servings per day. Vegetable 2 to 3 years ages, that means 4 for girls and boys equal. If the baby is 4 to 8 or 6 to 9, that means 5 and 6, that is increasingly. If you talk the grain product, that means increases. Milk or alternative, just like a juice and others, that is all thing is increases portion. If your age will go increase, that the requirement also will increase. That means your body size will grow, increase in large, so the your body requirement is also increase in a form of food. Now come, what is the one food guide serving? That here the fresh, frozen and canned vegetable that require 125 ml, means that half cup. If you talk the leafy vegetable that cook 125 ml, and if you talk raw, that is 250 ml, 1 cup. It is equal to 1 cup. If you talk the frozen fresh canned fruit, that one fruit is equal to half cup and that is required for a day. If you talk the juice, that is 125 ml, that equal to the half a cup of juice. So as like that, everything is available. Different type of food is required per day, different amount. Now come each make each food guide serving count. Wherever you are at a home, at a school, at a work, or when eating out, eat at least one dark green or one orange vegetable each day. That means Every